So here we are again with another video. Got us a little sunny beam over there on the west coast. Poppling through the top of the trees. Having all kinds of immigrant thoughts show up to the brain border. Some of them wanting to force their way in and take over. But the guard captain stood up and said, "Sit down." And when the guard, sometimes the guard captain was in a nice mood, and he said, "Come on over here, child. There's some ice cream and crumb cakes right there. Occupy yourself. There's a little movie right there, and we'll get to you in a couple hours." You know, everybody got different rules that say how to handle situations, and some people like to stay stuck in the mud with their rules. They say, well, you got to be firm all the time. All the time you got to be firm. And others are, no, all the time you got to be gentle. You got to be gentle. You got to be gentle. And I'm like, well, why don't you just mix the two together? Why don't you just be natural who you are? Sometimes you're in the mood to be a hard ass. Sometimes you're in the mood to be gentle. I mean, it's just kind of like a natural flow to me. You just kind of flow with it. I mean, isn't that more of reality? Instead of trying to put on a fucking mask and make it look like something we're not. See what I'm saying? You know? This fucking mask society. You got to put on a fucking fake facade of a life in order to blend in, because there's a fucking bully telling everyone what to do. And if you don't do it the fucking bully's way, then he fucking threatens you. And if you still don't change, then he fucking whacks your ass. Fucking dumb fuck. You know, that shit's got to change. It's got to fucking change. And you got all these spineless motherfuckers. All these spineless motherfuckers that climb the ladder. And when the fucking stupid ass fucking bully gives an order to go whack someone, stupid spineless ass motherfuckers go out and fucking whack someone when they know fucking damn river well they don't want to whack anyone. Then you got these dumbass fuckers who do exactly what the fucking bully says with fucking smile on their face. Because one day they hope to overthrow the bully and be the bully. Called climbing the fucking ladder. And they'll whack your ass with a smile on their face. But I'm mainly talking to the ones that are going around whacking people's asses when in their hearts they know it's the fucking stupidest thing ever to do. Just fucking stupid. And they're kind of stuck and they're trapped in their fucking position. And why is that? Because they got no trust built up. And what's their trust built up around? Well, I got friends, I got family, and I got kids. And if I don't whack your ass, I ain't going to get paid so I can fucking pay the mortgage or the bill, or else someone's going to whack my ass. You see how the fucking rat wheel cycle goes? It's a bunch of shit. Time to stop that shit. The time is now. It's time to help the spineless fucking wonders to grow some spine. And for once in their life, stand up for what they know is right. This is the worldwide motherfucking change going around all fucking countries. The time is ripe to stand the fuck up. Tell the bully to fucking sit the fuck down, bitch. That's right. The time is ripe, man. We are living in ripe times. And there's been no other time like this in the universe on the whole fucking planet that we know of. But there could have been before. It could have all happened. This whole fucking charade could have played out many millions of years ago, thousands of years ago in the lost records of history. And here we are again, facing the same dilemma. The time is now ripe again for the spineless people to grow a spine and stand up for what they know is right. It's time to grow some bone. Let the blood flow. It's very obvious that it's time. It's very obvious to everyone what the fuck's going on the planet. Very fucking obvious. It's the bully versus the people. And the bully is outnumbered. So if you believe in the voting system, guess what's going to happen? The bully's going to get its fucking ass voted right the fuck out. But that's just one way of making things happen. I don't vote for shit. I live in fucking trust. I trust that what needs to happen shall happen. And every time I've trusted things to happen, they have always happened. So I got experience under the belt. But that doesn't mean that it's gonna happen. It's just happened in the past. Trust. But you know, if you have no experience in trust, and you don't know what trust is, and have had no experience with any situations that relied on trust, then pretty much all you got is a vote. That's why I always say there's two systems running beside each other in the world. There's the trust system, which is based on the birth certificate application bond, also known as the public trust, which is the affidavit that rebuts everything and puts a claim on our fair share to the dividend, which these fuckers have been stealing from us. Or there's the vote 'em out system. And both types get the job done. And usually the one that's voted out is voted out because they get exposed for the dumb fuck that they are. And no one falls for their shit anymore. Said, get the fuck out of here. The fuck you think you are? I mean, that's basically how life is, you know. You know, you can either fucking join the rest of us fucking nice people, Or you could get in your spaceship and we'll make sure you get a fine launch right straight up in the sky, as far as it fucking goes. That'll save your ass from having to go to prison. We'll just put you in the fucking spaceship, fucking fire you off straight to fuck up. And you can have at it up there all you can. And just remember, the bounty hunter's coming after your ass too. To see if you learned a lesson. But anyway, don't believe me, just a story. It's just a story now. Just a story now. Just a story now. Come on now. This ain't no call to action now. It's just a story. It's just an idea. I'm just giving you ideas now, that's all. If you shoot yourself in the foot with a universal idea, that's on you. Universe is full of ideas. There's all kinds of thoughts floating around out here in the air, showing up to your brain at the border to your country, called your body. And you're the captain and you're the president of your body. You understand that? So if you allow an idea, after you vetted the idea and said, that sounds like a wonderful idea, you let the idea into your country, and you end up shooting yourself in the foot because of it, that's on you. Don't you go around blaming anyone, although you can if you want. I'm just telling you, you're going to have yourself a hard-ass time in life if you go around blaming everyone for your fucking... for your self-actions that you made your decision upon. Dumbass. I'm just telling you. I'm just telling you like it is. You know, I could be wrong. I could be wrong. But it makes a whole lot of sense. Comprende, amigo? That's the best common sense we got going around in the fucking planet. And don't listen to these dumbasses that go around telling you, you shouldn't have listened to him. You shouldn't have listened to her. I don't care who the hell it is. If they got an idea that's worthwhile for you to experiment with, and you made your decision upon yourself and said to yourself, wow, yeah, okay, you've examined it, yeah, all right, shit. But if you just fucking dumbass and just go with any idea and just try it without even thinking on it, putting any thought into it to see if it, you know, if it's legitimate or not, you know, something that'll actually fucking work for you. You just go around nilly-willy just fucking trying this and trying that. I mean, you're more than likely bound to shoot yourself in the foot. You're more than likely to make a mistake. You're more than likely to hurt yourself. You're more than likely to get yourself in a situation you wish you never were in. All right? I mean, that's just fucking common sense, folks. The point is, you know, grow up and learn to quit blaming others and blaming others' ideas or situations or blaming anything, even yourself. Fucking grow up. And just fucking, you know, just sweat it off and say, well, shit, this is a wonderful way how to learn a lesson. A mistake is a wonderful way to learn a lesson. It's just a mistake, and it's not really a mistake. That's just the way the universe grows. You take a step, and sometimes you step on something sharp, you know, because that's just what's out there. There's sharp things out there to step on. So now you'll be a little more careful next time where you step, won't you? And more than likely, you stepped on it because you was in a big-ass fucking hurry to get something done. When you know you should have just relaxed. You should have just relaxed. You would have never got that splinter in your fucking hand if you just would have relaxed. And this brings us all back to trust again. Why the hell are you in a fucking hurry? Because you don't trust that if you just relax, everything's going to be just wonderful. You know, I ain't telling you anything new that's been passed around in stories for generations and generations. These stories have been around since time began. It's just that we're finally getting to the point where we've heard the story enough times, and enough times we're finally starting to say, wow, I remember that story. I remember it today, I remember it tomorrow. It's conscious with me all the time now. Okay, yeah, there we are. That's what you call just growing up. You start to remember things when you grow up. When you're first born, you don't remember. It's hard. You search your memory. It's kind of hard to remember when you were just a tiny little pup. And then as you started to grow up, you could remember. Every day you start to remember the same thing every day. Except the things that you're remembering every day is some fucking story that someone told you how life is supposed to be. Yeah, there's two things to be certain with in life, taxes and death. And I'm here to say, bullshit. It's just someone's fucking story. It ain't never gonna change. Oh, bullshit. It change anytime we want. You see what I'm saying? You know, it's just a matter of creating a new habit, you know. Put off that old conversation the storyteller said in some book someone wrote. You remember someone wrote a storybook, he said, man, put that old conversation away. Start something new. Start a whole new dictionary going on. You see what I'm saying? Tell yourself that you can live forever. Tell yourself you ain't got to die. Tell yourself you ain't got to be sick all the time. Tell yourself you ain't got to bow down to these fucking doctors with their jack-off joker system. Tell yourself that. You'd be surprised how much if you tell yourself that all the time, all of a sudden, all the cells and the bodies and the people and the creatures inside your country, which is your body, all your trillions of people you got in there called your body cells, will all of a sudden start to get some hope. And your country will become a whole new country. Yeah, your body, your mobile dirt is a country. You are a country on yourself, a self-country. But you've never heard that story now, have you? See, that's all. You just never heard the story. You never heard the wonderful universal stories, all the different universal stories out there. You've only heard a limited amount of stories. That's limited liability corporation. Limited. Everything's limited, including your lifespan. Subject to the bully. So it's just a matter of opening up your mind and, listen to those immigrant thoughts. These immigrant thoughts that always been knocking at your door saying, hey, think about this. Think about this. Think about this. Instead of saying, give it a real examination. Say to yourself, well, shit, this seems like a harmless thought. I mean, shit, what have I got to lose? What have I got to lose if I tell myself I can live forever? What have I got to lose if I tell myself I don't have to fucking bow down to no bully? What have I got to lose? You know what I'm saying? What do you got to lose? What's the worst that's going to happen? Was someone going to laugh at you? Make fun of you? Make you feel lower than dirt? Point a gun at your head and shoot your ass? Well, under limited liability corporate rules, they're going to make sure you die anyway because they're going to force your ass into their fucking hospitals and shoot your ass up with their fucking stupid ass poison needle. They will make sure you're going to die so you ain't got nothing to lose. Except maybe 70 years of fucking torturous living. 70 years of suck job, slave, bent over in pain life. And to some of you it might be worth it to continue like that. So, either way it's up to you. I'm just saying, look at the other side of the fence. There's something on the other side of the fence that's worth looking at. And you can weigh the evidence and think to yourself logically, put some thought into it and say, well, shit, just, it could be, what if? Everything could be a what if. Well, it could be, what if? Wow, man, imagine that, could be, what if? Instead of the same old, yeah, only two things certain in life: pay taxes and die. Fuck that. Start a new conversation, that's right. The talk of the town. You see that fucking pink bus driving around the town all day? The talk of the town. All you gotta do is just fucking come up with a new subject for everyone to talk about in town. And it's a natural change, folks. When people change their conversation, the whole fucking town changes. And the idea for a conversation usually starts from one creature that says something profound, and all the other creatures say, wow, damn, that's a good idea. Everybody at the table listen to the little kid talk at the table. Little 5-year-old little kid comes up with an idea, and all these adults, mature adults, 15, 60 years old, are scratching their head like, God, why couldn't we thought of that? I mean, it starts with someone, always starts with some idea. Someone at the table always speaks up and gives an idea. That's all. It ain't nothing new under the sun, folks. This has been going on for history and ages and ages and ages. Changes happen because someone at the table speaks up and says an idea that no one's ever heard before, and then the people consider it and say, well, shit, what do we got to lose? What do we got to lose? If it doesn't work, then we'll wait for the next idea, huh? But you do have people at the table that say, well, I've got everything to lose because I have a secure job, money, power, and position, kids, everything set up for me, and everyone bows at my feet. So some people do got something to lose. But those are far and few and in between, they're all the fuckers that are sitting at the fucking top, screwing everyone. Yeah, they got something to lose, all right. But even at that, deep within their minds, they're thinking to themselves, this fucking sucks. This lifestyle sucks. It sucks always having to walk down the street looking around at my back wondering who the fuck's gonna get me. I always gotta fucking put up a fucking fence around their house with security guards and all that shit. Cause they know within their hearts someone's out to get their fucking ass and get their fair share either fairly or by force. Yeah. So yeah. Just gotta learn how to get you some weenie now. Get you some wee-wee. Get you something. Because we need this and we need that. We got all kinds of stuff that's being withheld from us. All kind of stuff that's been withheld. All kinds of stuff. It needs to come right in our fidgety little hands so we can grasp it and feel it. And enjoy it. And have a much easier, relaxed life. Or not really a life. Start getting rid of the fucking word life, because that goes along with the big ass fucking lie. And just call it an existence. The forever existence. Instead of fucking limited liability LLC corporate lie. With a big F at the end of it for bend over and take the rod. Yeah. Yeah. Change the dictionary, change the world. Write a whole brand new dictionary, man. Tell Webster to take his fucking Silk Road and his fucking stinger needle and shove it where the sun shines and the daughter shines. Anyway, it's time to mow the yard. What do you think? Bust out the lawnmower, mow some grass.